Hey Tom, we are going to now present to you what we presented at DECA. We partnered with Deer Run, a public 18-hole golf course. Deer Run is an independent business located in Victoria, southwest of the Twin Cities. Deer Run dates back to the 1900s when it was originally known for its quality farmland. Mr. Tom Apps is the current general manager and our mentor. Since his installment as GM, it has been Deer Run's ultimate goal to be a top public golf course in Minnesota. It is their goal to give customers a country club feel and quality, yet offer public golf course prices. Throughout our project, we met with Mr. Apps 5 times and exchanged frequent emails. During these meetings, we learned about the company's history, current promotions, and current target markets. From this information, we considered possible options for an underserved market. The major competition for Deer Run include Chaska Town Course, Chaska Par 30, and Hollow Greens, all of which are located within 10 miles of Deer Run. While these courses offer competition, they each have their own weaknesses.
The first of the competition, Hollow Greens, offers the most competitive leagues in the area. However, it is only a 9-hole course and lacks the difficulty, amenities, and scenic views that Deer Run has to offer.
The Chaska Par 30, also referred to by local youth as the Dirty 30, lacks quality groundskeeping and high-quality amenities, which Deer Run has. Not to mention, it is only a 9-hole course and hosts minimal disorganized leagues.
And lastly, the Chaska Town course offers 18 holes of relatively difficult golfing, but lacks implementation of various golf leagues. Different from the competition, Deer Run is located in Victoria of the Southwest Metro, which geographically is located 30 minutes southwest of Minneapolis. It borders Shorewood, Waconia, and Chaska. Its total population is 8,000 people, which increases 2% annually. The adult demographic is part of the upper middle class, with a median income of $120,000. 95% of whom are white, 2% Asian, 2% Hispanic, and the last 1% is split between 4 races. Fortunately, Victoria's population is known to have a common interest in golf.
During the meetings with Mr. Tom Apps, we discovered that the current target market is upper middle class men in their 40s and 50s. Their age falls primarily in the baby boomer generation. This demographic is known for their financial security and consumer-oriented behaviors. Because of these traits, this is a common demographic for most golf courses in the United States. The secondary market is shared between 2 main groups, the first being retired or working men in their 60s and 70s, and the second group is upper middle class married women living in the area. Both of these are also included in the baby boomer generation. Finally, Mr. Apps gave us a broad definition for what the underserved market at Deer Run might be. He said, the youth of both genders. For our research in this project, we wanted to gain a more specific definition of this group.
We researched this youth demographic to obtain specific data on age, gender, and the psychological tendencies that they possess. For our primary data, we used a survey to collect quantitative results for the underserved youth market. We handed out these surveys at Southwest Metro hotspots, including Lifetime Fitness in Chanhassen, Holy Family High School, the Victoria Fieldhouse, and School of the Wise in Victoria. We received 75 responses from our surveys and conducted 5 interviews leading up the survey responses.
For our qualitative data, we did conduct 5 anonymous interviews, and they each gave us valuable information into the psychographics of these teens. For our secondary data, we researched Deer Run and Golfers Digest and various course review publications. From these, we received qualitative data on the course's main customers. And for the primary data, we first conducted business interviews with our mentor, brainstormed some questions, created the survey, and handed it out in November of 2014 in all 4 locations. For our secondary data, we started researching online in early November and finished in the same month.
From the surveys and interviews, we learned that almost 60% of males and females 17 and younger had a desire to golf more, compared to 25% of respondents in the age group above that. Similarly, almost 80% of males 17 or younger had a desire to improve their golf game. These 2 statistics show us there is a strong potential market out there for Deer Run Golf Course in targeting the Southwest Metro youth demographic. This gives us a better chance to succeed in bringing them into the Deer Run customer base.
The results also showed that males and females 17 or younger were most likely to have never golfed in the past year, with high percentages responding that they had rarely or never played golf. These statistics give validity to the statement that Mr. Tom Apps made, stating that the youth is an underserved market for Deer Run Golf Club, and the fact that golfers want to get better but aren't playing frequently enough. All this data show that teens are indeed Deer Run's underserved market.
Because of the results, we decided to create a summer youth league for teens ages 13 to 17 of both genders. We chose this age group because of their propensity to improve their golf game as well as golf more. According to a USA Today study, when sports are started at a younger age, they tend to stay in the child's life longer. This youth league will stretch from June 3rd to August 26th, meeting every Wednesday during the summer. The cost will be $250 per player, which is very cost effective for this demographic. We'll start by having 13-year-olds go out at 10 and end with the 17-year-olds going out at 4 p.m. Our goal is to have 40 golfers in the league for the first year.
The promotions we have included are all intertwined within the youth league. First, we will have discounted food items in the clubhouse after each round, 50 cents to $1 off each item. This encourages the teens to hang out at the golf course, associating it as a fun place to be. We will also hand out Pro Shop vouchers as awards for the winner of each month. This gives incentive to play hard during the week. Finally, we will award free lessons in a raffle, which encourages the teens to improve their golf game and stick with the sport. This will happen around 5 times a year. Jack and I actually have experience with Hollow Greens. We used to have a tee time every Wednesday, and we would actually skip the last 3 rounds because the difficulty was just not there. That's why we're putting an emphasis on that in the Deer Run Golf Course League.
And also to promote our league, we will start active Twitter and Instagram accounts, asking each of the golfers to follow the accounts at the beginning of the summer. These accounts will post information about the league and winners of the raffle and Pro Shop vouchers. Our goal is to gain 200 followers on each of the accounts, and because our target market is part of both Generation Y and Z, social media appeals to them greatly.